Welcome to the Shine Team Realtors video blog. Today we have Chris Coffey from Textar Inspections to tell us a little bit about winterizing your home as we move into the winter months here in Texas. But first, Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Coffey. I own Textar Inspections here in Killeen. Definitely it's great to be a local person here and help supporting the realtors and the clients out there looking to buy homes and let everybody know what kind of tips they can have to be responsible homeowners.
Great. So, Chris, first of all, it's great to have you here in the community. Tell us a little bit about, or at least tell us the most important things we need to do as we move into the winter months to prepare our home for potentially freezing weather.
Well, probably the number one thing is going to be making sure you have your heating system serviced. We just had a recent, first 2 cold nights we had here below freezing. If you hadn't done it yet, it's probably, getting late to try to go in and get your furnace done. But it's a good idea to make sure that's going to work when you need it to.
Absolutely.
And I would say the next best thing to come up there would be to not only in the winter but the summer as well, to make sure that all your weather stripping and things like that around your doors and sealing around your windows is up to date and not cracking and falling apart, because little spots like that will let in cold air when you're trying to run your furnace and increase your bill over time and decrease comfort inside the home.
Sure, no, absolutely. So what about sprinkler systems? We have a lot of
Absolutely.
sprinkler systems here in the area. Is it important to maintain those as well?
Absolutely. It's definitely an easy homeowner fix if that's something they want to do. If not, most of the people that do those sprinkler irrigation folks around town here, people that do the backflow testing, should be very easy to give them a call and have them come winterize your system. Not only your irrigation system, but also your exterior plumbing. Things like frost caps, things like that for your exterior faucets can be bought at any local hardware store or home improvement store.
Those little styrofoam
Right.
covers that you put over that.
Very simple to install. You keep them covered up, and they sell those green bags there as well that you see over those sprinkler system on the backflow valves. Things like that, they cost whatever amount of money. Can save you a lot of money and a lot of money in the long run, because an irrigation system, that backflow valve is very expensive. And every now and then I run into them where you turn them on and there's water shooting out of them because they haven't been winterized, and they break, and it can cost you as a homeowner a lot a lot of money.
I hear those are $200, $250
Absolutely.
to repair from time to time.
Absolutely.
In some cases, yeah.
So they're definitely an expensive break if they get frozen up.
Yeah. So anything else that's important for us to remember in the winter months?
I would say that's definitely a good start to make sure. The good thing about here in Texas is we don't get the big frosty, snow, heavy winters like they do up north. However, if you do see something like on your roof where you've got shingles missing or things like that, it's probably going to be worse in the wintertime, because it stays more, when it's cold like this, it doesn't dry out as quickly. So if you get something like wet roof decking or felt because you've got shingles missing from your roof, you go ahead and call somebody, a roofer, have them go ahead and get it repaired before we start having some of this ice and things like that, because Texas is not one of those places where they necessarily build these roofs to stand to that kind of snow load or anything. So when they're wet like that, they have a harder time, a chance of getting dried out.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for all the great information, and thanks for joining us again
Sure.
today.
And thank you for having me.
You bet. My pleasure. And thank you for joining us as well.